What's going on, everyone? It's TV, and we're back in Roblox BedWars. Today we have a new update. It's the Penguin Survival version 2. This is the second version. Dude, look at this king. He's brutal. And unless you know the meta, unless you know exactly how to work with them, he's quite the pain. Or if he falls into the void, or if he gets stuck. So this is a new update. This is really a new event. It's a survival event. It comes packed with a bunch of different badges. So if you win this, you can actually get a badge. Plus, if you do like a hard mode, or I think it's called a hardcore mode, you get this like crazy extra badge that essentially, and I'll show you the badges. So you can see here, we got Survive the Penguin Season 5. It basically just need to make it past to Wave 10, and you get this badge. You can see there's only 119 people that have ever beat it, and no one has ever beat the hard mode. You have to take less than 100 damage and deal more than 3,000 damage. This part right here, making more than 3,000 damage, no problem. Really easy. Typically speaking, I'm doing about 9,000 damage. Now, taking less than 100 damage, completely different story. That's almost impossible. You have to be basically camping and hiding somewhere for that to happen. I think they need to change the logic on this, or just maybe make it a little easier. But right now, this mode is insane, okay? Now, you can use certain kits. I'm going to talk about the kits in a little bit. Most kits are disabled in this mode, but they did enable a few of them. They don't really spell that out for you. So it's kind of trial and error. You're going to, gotta try them and jump in, see which ones still have their abilities. I did hear from the devs, they're going to nerf this. So if it's really too hard for you right now, just wait until they nerf it, because it's going to be a lot easier pretty soon. So if you've been like banging your head against the table, trying to figure out how to win this, it's going to be winnable soon, okay? It's not going to be as hard as it is right now. Now, from what I understand, I did ask Zulios if there's going to be any kit changes, like are they going to remove kit abilities or disable any more kits rather, and he said no. He probably thinks it's going to stay as is, unless of course they, find any reason to do so, but it sounds like we're going to be able to continue to use the kits that we have. Now, I'm going to show you a clip from my stream. Actually, it's going to be a pretty long clip from my stream showing you us actually winning and beating this mode. I did actually get that badge. I only got the, the easy one, obviously. Also, shout out to Alan is Greasy. Apparently, him and Truth Behind the Lies got the first win for this mode. But as far as the meta for this, what we used, and also shout out to Owen from my stream, he actually kept, suggesting over and over, DV use Melody, and we finally used Melody, and it did help quite a bit. It actually clutched a couple times where I almost died, and Melody came in for the win. So really good setup. So I'm going to explain the kits for you, what we used, just so you're aware. So I did try a number of kits prior. So we spent like 4 hours on this, okay, to beat the Penguin. So we spent quite a bit of time. What I'm going to tell you, Cobalt was okay, not a great kit for me. There's no enchants in the mode. Now, you can use banners, so you can use Conqueror if you want, but Cobalt, I would say, is kind of a dud unless you really want to. Stella is an absolute must. I mean, you get that crit hit and crit damage from Stella, plus you get the base health. That's going to help you a lot. So definitely have someone run Stella if you can. Ideally, you need to, like, I would say about 5 people on your team that know what they're doing. At least 5 people. If you can get a full 8, even better. But you need at least 5 people. Now, again, this weekend, if they nerf it, a lot of this, what I'm saying, is probably not going to matter. But if you're going to grind tonight when it's still difficult, this may be the way to go. Also, hey, why not make it easier tomorrow? If they nerf it tomorrow, then great. Then it's even easier for you. So Lucia is insanely powerful. Now, Lucia does work, and it's because you can put your pinata, and since you're damaging those penguins constantly, you're just getting constant candy. So this is a good defense kit. So have Lucia be around your base, and then break that to get a bunch of emeralds. Now, what I would say is Beekeeper was way more powerful. Now, I wouldn't recommend having multiple Beekeepers. I would recommend having at least multiple Lucias, because I mean, that's just, you're not really cannibalizing or eating up the different resources. Whereas if you had too many Beekeepers, then it's going to be pretty hard with those bees, because it's kind of hard to find the bees as it is. Now, as far as metal detector, it does work. The problem I had with metal detector during our rounds is that the metal detector was rarely around the base, whereas Lucia is. Same with Beekeeper. Both of these can actually defend. Metal detector could not. Barbarian does not work. Archer might actually work, but unless you're a really good shot, it would be a waste of a kit. Lassie, I wouldn't draw the penguins at you, so I would say none of the free kits are really good for this update. Lucia was great. Dino, I don't think Dino works. Plus, why would you use that anyway? You're not breaking blocks. Merchant Marco, not really that great for this mode. We didn't try Zephyr. I don't think it works for this mode, but it might. Airy definitely did not. Conqueror worked for us. I heard Sheep, a lot of people were swearing by Sheep Herder. The problem I have with Sheep Herder is if you die, which you will die a lot with penguins, you lose that damage, and then you got to start over and find more sheep. So that's kind of a lame same one. Crocowolf, a lot of people were, propping up Crocowolf. I don't like this one because you're assuming your bed is going to get taken. You're already assuming failure. So I would say don't use Crocowolf for this. Use Crocowolf only if you know your bed's going to get taken a lot. And then at that point, yeah, you're going to be fast, but you're probably going to die because as soon as your bed breaks, by the way, the penguins go nuts, okay? Not a good idea. Metal detector's fine. I wouldn't use any of these. Ares, a lot of people like Ares. I don't like Ares because it's very resource driven and you only do a little bit of damage with those spears. Even if you buff the damage, you have caps, resource caps, and you have to keep buying this for damage. It just doesn't make sense. Fisherman I wouldn't use because you're going to be eaten alive by those penguins. They're going to knock you into the void probably. Beekeeper, definitely. Didn't try any of these. Jade, and I don't know if Void Regent works, but I heard Jade does. I think Yuzi does as well. Some people were saying Pyro does not work, so I don't know about that. Spirit Catcher, similar issue. A lot of people were saying Spirit Catcher and Wizard. The problem I had with these is that you need to have combos. So you need to have enchants, so you're going to need like fire totems or something to combo these to make them powerful enough to even bother with the penguins. Amy works, but I wouldn't recommend. Elder Tree I wouldn't recommend because Elder Tree, you're going to get stuck between the blocks a lot as you get bigger. So once you actually become worth the kit, meaning you're getting like 300, 400 health, at that point you're going to be getting stuck in blocks constantly because they'll suffocate you. Cyber works, but you're going to be stuck on that tablet all day, so you're going to die. Builder, I wouldn't recommend because they break blocks so easily. Ember is a really good one. We ran 2 Embers. You're going to see that in a little bit. We ran a Melody with them, which worked really well. I did hear Grim Reapers working pretty well. I haven't tested that. It doesn't seem like a good meta kit. Miner, I thought would be cool if you could actually get, if you can convert the penguins to stone, then Miner would be OP. So we didn't try that yet. Vanessa would be and yeah, Vulcan I wouldn't use because you're going to be stuck in the tablet. I would just copy if you want, although there's going to be other, kit combinations. Definitely a Stella, definitely some Lucias. Metal detector, sure, if you want to. Definitely a Beehive. Beehive was a big, we had a stack of hives. You're going to see that. And so we were just farming emeralds like crazy. The other strategy you're going to notice, I'm going to show you some of these clips here, is that we trap some of the, like if a penguin gets stuck, we trap it and we go farm. So it's basically like a way of us pausing the game. A lot of people are like, DV, how did you pause the game? How did you pause the mode? And what we did was we just basically blocked up one of these penguins and made it so that they couldn't kill us. And so unless the penguin dies, then the waves can't resume. So the waves only resume once you kill all the penguins. That's a really, really important tip. Build up your team, get armored up, get weaponed up, and go from there. So if you can get a penguin stuck early on, even better. Also, it's important to split. So you want to split all the generators. A lot of players, unfortunately, you're going to get stuck because you can only bring in 8 players from your own party. So if you bring in 8 players from your own party, then you're going to have 2 randoms joining with you because it's 10 players. And the downside is usually they don't know how to split the generator. But the good idea is to leave multiple generators to pool up and fill up, and then you go and split those and you rotate your split. That way you get so much iron that way, so much faster. Definitely the way to go. Now, when your bed does get broken, the penguins go in like overcharge, like overkill mode. Massive health. They get massive damage. They almost one-shot you half the time. They also run faster. It's like they get supercharged. They basically become super penguins and hackers essentially. So you gotta be careful from that. Also, you want to clear the environment often with the shears. So while you're actually like in the middle of the match, make sure you clear a lot of the blocks when you are in like that breather mode. That way you don't get suffocated and spawn killed, because if you can't get into your base or your bed's gonna be gone. The other thing you're gonna notice is that we made a cube, so we made a roof so that they can't just hop in very easily. They have to actually break through and then drop through, so it slows them down. It gives us a chance to actually kill them before they even touch us. The other thing you'll notice is that we have these team doors. The team doors are important because it allows us to come in and out, and what you'll notice is we put spike traps in front of the team doors so they can't just charge through and break them. So the spikes actually do slow them down and cause damage to them, so it's a good idea to get some spikes. Same for turrets. Turrets are good, but turrets are no good if they get covered by blocks, so you gotta be careful with those. I like to surround the outside where they're not going to get covered by penguins. That way they actually get hit, but if you put them on top of your base, there's a good chance that they're going to get covered by blocks. Now, a good idea for over your base is going to use these shockwave turrets. Shockwave turrets are going to be way better because even if they get covered, they're still doing damage around your base. All right, so I'm going to go and take you back to my stream showing you our win. All right, it's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good. Now, this is not a custom, and the host panel is moderation panel. That's not a custom. I wish we could build on this bed, man. It's so hard having to box this up. How did I die? Dude. Hackers. I need 4 M's fast. I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Keep playing. Keep playing. It's okay. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'll be alright. I swear these things are hacking. We're good. Don't worry. We're good. We're good. Dude, how are they killing us through the walls? How are they killing us through the walls? I think the snipers can shoot through walls. I think they can shoot through walls. That's so worrisome. Oh, I think it's the wizards. Ah, King Penguin's already here, dude. Dude, can we do this? I don't even know where he's at. I hear them dying. Oh, he's over here. I think he's over here. Yeah, he's pinging. He's pinging. Yeah, we just got to keep burning him. Got to keep burning him, man. I lost my melody. I lost my melody. I'm trying to burn him. I'm trying to burn him. He's got mega reach, by the way. You got the kill? Dude. I think this is a GG. It's game. We got it. We got it, dude. We did it, dude. GG's. GG's. We got it. GG's. Nice job. Ember definitely a really, really good combo. Two of them with a melody. Oof. Anyway, this is a really, really cool mode by the devs. Like I said, you know, they're going to be nerfing some stuff, making it a little easier for you to win. But yeah, two embers was really, really good. It basically can burn and kill penguins through the walls before they even reach your bed. And that's just a really, really solid way to do it. So you just, you know, get those kills, make sure they don't get to your base. Try to lead the king away from the base a lot. We also surrounded the base with ceramic just in case explosives came by. The king does do an explosive rush at your bed and he will nuke your bed with like it's one shot, so he doesn't even mess around. He'll come through and charge through and one shot you, so just be careful with that. Anyway, let me know what you think of this update in the comments below. I'm curious what you think. Also, there was some other things that came out as part of this update. So they have a bunch of new maps. They have a theme park map, they've got a trench map, runes, mill, and fusion, and they also removed spring, which is the 30v30 flower map. But yeah, this is a really fun update. I really like it. It's gonna, you know, give everyone something to do for a while. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next vid. Peace.